So I figured, well, I'm here, doing the body positivity thing, doing it all day. I figured I would talk about the elephant in the room. I think it's an elephant in the room. Maybe I'm like the only person noticing, but yeah. They don't show up too bad, like in normal footage. They look even less bad in person. Like, honestly, I feel like I'm the only person that really notices them. I probably will get tattoos to cover them up, but all the little... Okay, that's totally different. My elbows just get really scraped up for some reason. I have no clue why, but yeah, that's totally different. That just comes and goes. But last year, there was a really bad, like, outbreak, mosquitoes, problems, all this stuff. I think I've talked about before. And I got covered, and I've had this happen, like, before. Not super frequently, but I had one outbreak about this level, like, 3 or 4 years ago. And that one recovered okay. This time, every single bite decided to get like hyperpigmented and bad, and I don't know, maybe it's because my immune system's a bit weaker because of stuff. Maybe it was just luck of the draw type thing, but yeah, these have all been on my body for like over a year now, and normally, like, I would just keep covered up until they were gone because self-conscious enough already. I don't really want a bunch of discolorations and ugly things on my body. But like at this point in my personal life and like discovery and all that, I feel like I'll do a lot better than just accept it. So, essentially, yeah, I'm like not going to be trying to cover this up too much. I mean, not cover it up in editing at least. I probably am going to still be getting more tattoos here, and I won't lie, I'm probably going to have placement go more in these areas, unless there's something they can tell me about hyperpigmentation areas like this that make them unsuitable for tattooing or something, but that's probably going to be the basic plan there. And hey, it's going to push me to get more tattoos, so win-win. But yeah, I feel like I want to talk about it mostly because it's one of those things where even if no one else has really brought it up or anything, I notice it every time I take a picture or post a video or just like take footage and edit it and end up not posting it because I've seen them and I think, oh my god, that looks so terrible, that looks unbearable. No one should have to look at something like that because it's disgusting, which is a bad mentality. It's something I've got to get away from. So I feel like addressing it, even though that's like contradictorily putting notice on it, addressing it at least makes me feel like, okay, so people actually know it's here. And if anyone does bring it up, I can like direct them to this video or maybe some video in the future where I do bring them up again. But this way it's out there now. Yes, I am covered in the old hyperpigmented remains of ancient bug bites that refuse to go away. And, oh well. So yeah, that's what that is. And hopefully I can like approach things with a little bit more confidence now and not be as terrified and scared of like showing that and feeling ugly and disgusting because something exists on my body that I really don't have much control over. So yeah, finished up first day of this new round up at the gym. So far it went pretty good. Let me fix my focus real quick. Come on, focus on my face. There we go. Yeah, so far it's good. I did some of the powerlifting moves this round. I think I'm going to phase them out so I can focus more on hypertrophy through this. Since I am like working on muscle memory and getting sort of my stuff back, I think it'll be better to work on hypertrophy and really like breaking down the muscle and getting it to build back up, as opposed to jumping right into powerlifting, which is really draining energy without giving me any actual effect right now. Since I'm trying to bring back stamina and everything, hypertrophy is going to be better, I think. But we'll see over the next few days, I guess.
Oh
I was going to film it there, but one of the lights is being weird, being real noisy and buzzy. I bet you guys can still hear it from the audio on here, actually. But, are you recording? You better be recording. Yeah, you're recording. Anyway, it's my birthday. Well, it was. I'm actually filming this the day after. I'm going to spend that actual day, relaxing and such. And honestly, it was really cute. It was fun. I worked, basically, yeah, I worked the whole day. I didn't skip the gym, just go straight home. I got to play games with some friends. And over the course of the day, I got a lot of really sweet and adorable birthday wishes from, people I've met online, and of course, most definitively, people I have met thanks to my interactions and looks at the porn industry. And I don't know, it really got to me and made me feel special and wonderful in a way that I don't think I have in a while. Cause, not to sound like overly dramatic or anything, but I don't know, the past few years have been rough, because 2019, I actually go out and start exploring the world, start interacting with people more, start building up these ideas, and I wanted to do a lot of things. I wanted to be able to be with a lot of people, talk and travel, get to do all this stuff that I have never done before. But then the pandemic hit, and 2020 was interesting, but came and went. 2021, it really started to hit and drag bad. That, I've essentially been locked up. And without the business incentives that other people have, my call to travel has really just been, escapism. And with me being immunocompromised, with my mom being immunocompromised, and it just wasn't really an open option for me to just go ahead and travel willy-nilly like that. I want to, and I've been triple vaccinated. I'm working on improving my health aspects in as many ways as I can. I feel like it would be safe, but also it's not something I just want to do for the sake of travel. And I say that I would love to actually film stuff, have full plans on what kind of content I want to make and what sort of things I want to do. And if I had solid plans for that, I feel like traveling would be really worth it. But yeah, I just have been housebound for a long time now, and it was really starting to get to me. And I build all these online relationships, and I feel like they matter, they mean a lot, and some more than others, obviously. But I don't know, getting all these little birthday wishes was really an awakening, and it really made me stop and think, oh my God, these people actually think about me, these people actually remember me. And even though it's little, it may not be the hugest thing. I may not be, straight up gay porn. I may not be, X-Men. I may not be any of these contributors to the review and promotion aspects of this business that they are, but they remembered me, they thought of me, and it was so moving and made me happy. And it was little things too, Tanner Reed giving me a little follow and sending me a little cute message that was so sweet, or other people just sending little DMs, some of them even just making a whole post about it. And then right there at the middle of the day, I got two that made all the difference in the world. The first of all was from Tucker, from Chippy Pup, who is on Twitch, who is, on TikTok, and of course on Twitter, and is an amazing person, and you should go and watch them immediately. Go ahead and follow all their streams, do everything, because they're amazing and worth the views and just so perfect. But I got a little birthday wish from them, and it's I love that guy. He is amazing and perfect and brilliant. I know this friendship has been an amazing thing for all of us, but I don't know, just something about that hit in a nice little warm spot in my heart. Probably because there's been shifts here as some of us are getting less restrictions and doing more things outside of the internet, and it feels like one of those things where you don't really expect a huge change, but you also feel like there is going to be huge change. I'm saying huge change more in the sense of oh my God, I'm gonna be abandoned. I don't want to be talked to anymore because he has real life friends type thing. Like, I'm not gonna say that's bad or toxic or anything, but like, sometimes, you know, there can be like a shift for people where their online presence is more of a distraction than a reality for them. And the reality situation getting better means that the online stuff just disappears. And, you know, it's not bad or anything, but like, I've lost quite a few friends that way, so I don't know, maybe it just hits me a little bit more. But like, getting a birthday wish from someone who I've built up that kind of bond with has just been fantastic and amazing, and it just like hit right in the feels. And then, to top off the night and maybe the happiest I've ever been, and like I actually got emotional and teary-eyed over it, Jake Jackson sent me a birthday wish, like, and he did really good in terms of timing. He and I did it like, you know, full half hour before the date was over, which is like, you know, progress for him. But he sent me a really, really sweet tweet on my birthday, and oh my God, it made me so happy and sweet, and like, it was like, especially from Jake, because, you know, I react to his stuff, I react to his studio, and I've nitpicked his productions here and there, and like, you know, been a little bit of a, well, no, I haven't been a bitch or anything. I mean, I could do that, I could be a bitch, I could be the bitch, but, you know, like, I don't know, just like, me just being like a casual critic who does this stuff on YouTube, across 3 different accounts that have come and gone, and just getting that like recognition and such, it's been a thing. Like, I know I've had like a lapse in my videos recently, because like, again, it comes down to travel and to being locked up. Like, there's nothing going on in my life really, and I don't go anywhere, I don't do much. I go to work, I eat, I come home, I go to the gym. The gym literally has been the biggest like change in my life structure from the past 2 years. Be able to come in here and exercise and do stuff, and come back to like doing this, filming videos in here after my workout, which is like pretty much all I did in my early channel. And I want to get back to some of that early stuff too. I even want to like refilm some of the videos that got lost from the first channel getting deleted. And I feel like getting this bit of validation of just having people say happy birthday, just that one little thing that I literally have never really experienced before. I mean, I've had like obviously before, because I've had friends up to like since 2015. I've had friends, and I've got like little Facebook birthday posts I've gotten and stuff like that. But I don't know, like since I've become public and such, I've mostly really had like a small insular circle of friends, and it's been more very casual stuff, not heavy, not deep, not anything crazy. This isn't to slam any of them or say that, you know, they're not bully enough, because they've been awesome and amazing people. They have other things going on, but like, I am rambling so much right now, but the point I'm trying to convey here is simply that this was, for me, an outpouring of support and love that came from a group that these bonds have been built purely by me putting in effort, me putting in work towards them, and having that work and effort recognized. And even if it's not like huge, even if it's not revolutionary, even if it isn't like, you know, making huge, big changes in the industry and absolutely revolutionizing how everyone sees everything about them, it's like having someone say the stuff you do is valid and we appreciate you for it and we enjoy having you here. I really have never had anything quite like that in my life. Not on this scale. And it's like, not to downplay friends or anything that has done that, but like individuals doing it, it's nice and it feels good, and I love it. I love getting those birthday wishes from friends and such, but having an individual accept you and love you and say that you have value and such, that feels one specific kind of way, because that bond you guys have is very personal. Whereas the bond I have with people in this industry, in this little community that is out there, it's distant in a bit. Not just because it's all online, but because I'm not like super deeply involved with anyone. We have lots of fantastic chats, we have lots of fantastic conversations, and I love the idea that I could potentially, get to know them deeper and more personally at some point in the future if I ever get out of this place and travel finally. Hopefully later this year, fingers crossed. But I love that idea, but I'm also fully aware of the fact that like I'm more of a distant friend, a distant acquaintance, a distant relation to all these people. So having, even if it's like 5 or 6 of them, just come out and say these little things and like share this little stuff and be thankful and make me feel special on that one day. Even though all I do is make videos about y'all and make really, really bad jokes whenever you tweet nudes, but it really felt fantastic and made me feel loved. And I'm probably not going to get over my lazy procrastinating streak like overnight, but it has really given me a push and a drive to put out more content, to put out better stuff, and I want to give back the feelings that this community has given me over the past few days, because it's really, really valuable and really important to me, and I want to see all of that reflected, and I want to see that kind of support and love grow from all of us. And yeah, so this birthday has been amazing for me. Not because of amazing extreme gifts, not because of an amazing adventure, although I want to have a birthday adventure, to be honest, I really do. Not because of anything like that, but simply because I don't want to say colleagues, but people in a community I'm loosely a part of took that time to write down their 256 characters for me. That kind of sharing, that kind of emotion, that kind of kindness has already made this one of the best days of my life so far. One of the best days of the year at any rate. And I can't wait to put out that energy on my own and see what happens after this. Here's to 32. Alright, so yeah, this was me talking about my birthday and little stuff, the hippie, my fail. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. I promise I'm going to start uploading more regularly eventually. I promise. And I know I said that in the last video, but I mean it this time. And of course, remember, life always gets better as long as you work at it brick by brick. See ya.